Constitutional law is basically the law that regulates the organization of a country power and all aspects related to the state organization. In connection with this, various terms are known in constitutional law environment. Namely, in the Netherlands, the term staatsrecht is generally used, which is divided into staatsrecht in Ruimeritzin in a broad sense and staatsrecht in Engerizin. Staatsrecht in Ruimeritzin is state law. Meanwhile, staatsrecht in Engerizin is the law that distinguishes constitutional law from state administrative law, state administrative law, or government administration law. In England, generally use the term constitutional law. The use of the term is based on the reason that in constitutional law, the elements of the constitution are more prominent. In France, people use the term droit constitutionnel, which is opposed to droit administrative, where the starting point is to distinguish between constitutional law and state administrative law. Meanwhile, in Germany, the term Verfassungsrecht is used. Constitutional law and Verfassungsrecht, state administrative law. The following are definitions of constitutional law according to several experts. From John Legoman, constitutional law is the law that governs state organization. Het strafrecht als het recht dat betrekking heeft op de staat die gezagsorganisatie. For Logman, position is a juridical understanding of function, while function is a sociological understanding, because the state, an organization consisting of functions in relation to each other and in its entirety. In a juridical sense, the state is an organization of office, or what is called Ambtenorganisatie. From Van Vollenhoven, constitutional law is constitutional law which regulates all superior legal communities and subordinate legal communities according to their levels, and from each of them determines the area of the community environment, and finally determine the bodies and their respective functions in power within the legal community, and determine the composition and authority of these bodies. From Scholten, constitutional law is the law that governs the organization rather than the state. That the conclusion is that in the state organization it has been covered how the position of the organs in the country, relation, rights, and obligation. From Van der Pot, constitutional law is the regulation that determine the necessary bodies and the powers of each, their relationship with one another and the relationship with another individuals. From Appledorn, constitutional law in a narrow sense is the same as the term constitutional law in a narrow sense is to distinguish it from state law in a broad sense, which includes constitutional law and state administrative administrative law itself. So, thank you again for watching. Sorry, only 5 minutes in each videos because that's the regulation from the lecture. Yeah, sorry if my English not good. Yeah, thank you. Assalamualaikum.